Hi everyone, it's Kirby and welcome to another speed paint. In the last video, I asked for requests and Galaxy Cat commented saying something from a video game or YouTuber, IDK. So I took their suggestion. I recently dug up my DS Lite and turns out I had Kirby's Superstar Ultra on it. Kirby can hail enemies and if they have abilities, turn them into friends who help fight. My absolute favorite is Waddle Doo, and I decided that was what I would paint for you. I'm using watercolors once again, and as you can see, I have a reference picture as well. It was being done on quite a large piece of paper, so I didn't need washi tape to hold it down. I had to rotate the paper anyway. So I'm going to need suggestions once again so that I can start on the next painting as soon as I can, so feel free to leave some below. This piece took me about 1.5 hours, and I was listening to YouTube videos again. It felt like 3 though. I used a scrap piece of watercolor paper for diluting and testing colors once again, and tissues to make sure the paper wasn't too wet. I wanted to talk a bit about what Waddle Doo does in the game. So if Kirby inhales Waddle Doo, he gets the ability Beam. Basically, pressing B will emit a beam that can kill enemies. Holding B will release a strong ray of power. Waddle Doo before being inhaled is a more orange color, but once inhaled and turned into a companion, he is more red-orange. I'm quite happy with this picture. I really like the way it turned out. If I had to change anything, I would make the hairs a bit shorter and maybe his arms a bit smaller. His eye is black with a blue highlight, and in the white, it is a light blue. For very fine details, I used a toothpick, and it was a painstakingly very long process. Once again, I really need your guys' suggestions, so please leave them below. I'm happy with the eyes. I really like how they turned out, and I'm not sure if I would have lined it with black if I were to do this again, but that is what the reference picture showed, so I decided to do it anyway. You can see a few times I would accidentally put outlines somewhere where they don't belong, or I would decide it needs fixing and I would have to redo it or go over it with water so that it would dilute the paint and make sure that there was no sign of it left, if not very little. I used a paper cutter to make it smaller so that Waddle Doo wasn't flooding in open white space. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, never sell yourself short.